Hi everyone and welcome back to Vinyl Kaboom. Today we are going to review, as per title, Vince Guaraldi, A Charlie Brown Christmas. This vinyl actually came back in my mind after tons and tons of years, because actually I used to listen these songs when I was a child, and also I didn't know that was from a TV series. Actually it was a TV show that was quite old. I think it's from the 70s, and all the songs that are contained in this vinyl actually are super famous. You always listen when you go into the shopping store during Christmas time, and yeah, so I'm pretty sure if you have a look on internet you will find lots of titles that reminds you something, and if you go to listen to Spotify or other platforms, you can actually listen all the albums, so surely you will recognize some of them. But let's start with the review. Now, I want to clarify that there are several versions of this vinyl. I don't have the first press, of course, because apart for the expense, but I think that sometimes in these cases it's better to have the best quality vinyl instead of the first press, because no one says that the first press would be for sure the best that you can get. So let's start with my version, that is the green vinyl version, and it's this one. So I got the cover here. The cover here, that is a very simple one, is the white one, and on the back, as all the other versions, there are all the descriptions, what was this album, why they did that, and blah blah blah. So you can just pause the video if you want to read a little bit more. And then we got the LP that I keep as usual in my anti-static sleeve. Oh, and yep. And as you can see, the label is fantasy, even though at the moment they write down Concord Music Group 1988, but I'm pretty sure is a different company that printed. I can't find at the moment the name of the company, but I have a look in a second. It's always difficult to put back the vinyl in the sleeve when you're standing and you are recording a video, so bear with me a second. And on the vinyl itself, no, unfortunately no, they say just Fantasy Records and that's it. There's not much more. Fair enough. It's from a CBS television special. Actually I would love to watch it. I'm pretty sure that they will transmit, sorry, I'm just setting the vinyl there. I'm pretty sure that will be on TV again in some ways. I just need to look on internet, or maybe I can find straight on the program on YouTube. Why not? But yeah, I want to just tell you a couple of things about this album. First of all, for all the lovers of Charlie Brown, Peanuts, this is a must-have during Christmas times. Music is really relaxing. Is basically a trio album, and is super comforting. Is one of those albums that you put on and on and on again, because they give you, these songs gives you so much calm and quiet, and this album put you in the right Christmas mood. This album was released now in the 70s, so you can imagine the atmosphere in the 70s. you know, staying home with your parents, staying home with your friend, having holidays, so spending outdoor the time with your friends. Nowadays the society changed, so if you want to have pushback in mind, I think this is the album for you. To me, it's really important to have this one in my collection because it reminds me when I was younger and I had, you know, all this kind of, let's say, consolidate habits along Christmas time to do the Christmas tree together with your family and spend time with people that you love, and, you know, starting to think about the new year, the new resolutions year, you know, all these things that we gradually not lost but changed. It's nice sometimes to, you know, make a step back in your past, or maybe make a step back in the history if you are young, and try to feel that kind of emotions, try to feel that kind of moment that is lost in time but that gives you so much in your life. And I think this is the right album to do so. Also, I think it's a nice background album for the evening. I personally use at the moment, because it's of course already December, in the evening when I want to relax, I'm reading something, or I want just to, you know, stay in my room with my Christmas tree and look outside, maybe to the sky, to the stars, and, you know, this kind of atmosphere is really comforting. Maybe drinking hot chocolate, why not? So this is the perfect album for you. The second thing I wanted to tell you is about some specification of the vinyl. This particular copy sounds great, but I know that there is another one with kind of iridescent, I don't know if the right word, but has a different cover that is iridescent, and the vinyl should be black, but the sound is even better as far as I know. Unfortunately, I didn't find that version when I bought it, so I bought the only available on Amazon, and you will find the link to this and to this album in UK and USA store, but also you'll find the link in my description for all the other vinyl that I have here in my channel. And I invite you to have a look, especially now, because I've seen that Amazon dropped the price of some vinyls, so maybe it could be a good chance to have this vinyl and other for a cheaper price. Also, I remind you, if you want to help me and help to grow the channel, you can just click on the link, but buy anything else apart from the vinyl, doesn't matter. But if you check out in 24 hours after clicking my link, you will help me for free. It doesn't cost you anything, but Amazon will give me a little percentage of what you spent. So yeah, I'm affiliate to them, so it will be very nice for Christmas, starting to actually being support from vinyl lovers, vinyl people, vinyl community. So coming back to the vinyl itself, the quality anyway is good. I find it I found the vinyl with no problem at all, just a little crack and pops, but you need to expect that because unfortunately, unless you spend a very huge amount of money and you buy from companies that know how to produce vinyl for real, they unfortunately send you vinyl with just piece of paper, and in the best case scenario you got a vinyl full of paper leftovers, like in this case for instance, that I always have to keep cleaning it because it's always full of little grain, little paper, and yeah, so you need just to remember to clean it very often. But at the same time, I found it with not huge problem in terms of electrostatics, so it's a good thing, I think. and surely you will be pleased, because I paid for this vinyl, if I remember well, 17 pounds. That it was a very good price for a vinyl, even though I have a kind of politic in my mind that when the album is old, you should really sell for a cheaper price, even though you produce a very special edition, because it's not fair. This album has more than 50 years and you still produce it from a matrix that is already been released how long ago? 50 years ago. And you want to make money like a new album. This is not fair from my point of view, but this is another story, and actually I will make a video about this. Now, for this review is everything. I encourage you to subscribe to my channel, to push the like button, and to leave a comment if you have this vinyl, if you have this copy or another copy. Let me know how it sounds, let me know if you like this. And for now, what I can wish you is a very Merry Christmas. Surely will come out another vinyl review next week, but will be Friday of the Christmas week, so I don't know how many people will watch that video. In any case, I will release another video before Christmas, but see if you don't want to watch it. I wish you a very Merry Christmas, and I'll see you before the last of the year, the New Year's Eve. Okay, so thank you very much for watching, and I see you next time. Don't forget to spin the vinyl for me as well, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.